bang for your buck. Talk shows, news, sports, music shows, entertainment events, weekend shows, Newsweek reviews, early morning shows, evening and daytime shows, hot tips on health, nutrition, security, traffic, weather, environment, and more. Place your display banners on the Q95 website, www.q95da.com, with live links to your own website. Advertise on Q95, your one-stop shop for audio and video streaming, breaking news, sports, and entertainment. Advertise on Q95. Get value for your money. Call 767-448-5822 today. The Big Station.
Pan Dominique, in collaboration with the Dominican Lotteries Commission, presents the release of Pan in Harmony live in concert with a special theme, Steel Survivors, on Saturday, June 10th at the Arac House of Culture from 8 p.m. Special guest, Mahon Steel Pan, Dominican Grammar School Steel Pan. Entrance only $20 and proceeds in aid of the Dominican Cancer Society. Partners include DBS Radio, Carry FM, and QFM, the Big Station. Pan in Harmony live in concert, June 10th at the Arac House of Culture. A classical night of Pan Fiesta. Be there!
Dominica on the line this morning is a very proud moment for Dominica and of course for Dr. Nicole. She is and has just graduated from the School of Cardiology, I believe, and we'll talk to her for a moment here. Nicole is the daughter of our own. We'll explain that in a minute there. Good morning, Nicole, are you there?
Good morning, how are you doing, Matt?
Nicole, congratulations. What's the last name? I couldn't really pronounce that one.
Cyril.
Oh, that's what you want to tell us. Okay, I get you. But Pato, I'm just trying to get the name there. Pato is a very proud mother this morning. I'm being told that you graduated from the School of Cardiology. You're now a cardiologist. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so it's been a long journey, as you know. I've been at Montefiore Medical Center for the past 3 years, so I finally completed my general cardiology training, so officially a cardiologist. But of course, there's still more to come. I am doing an additional year of specialized training in heart failure and transplant cardiology. So almost done, not quite there, but looking forward.
But I'm being told that you also got some awards in that ceremony. Tell us about that.
Yes, so for the past 2 years, I was selected as one of the chief cardiology fellows at my training program. So I have served in that capacity. So at the graduation, I was really honored to be acknowledged for my service in that role. And I was also given an award for being the top cardiology fellow in terms of clinical care, for excellence in bedside manner, for clinical acumen. And so I was really taken aback. It's been a pleasure to work with all of my colleagues for the past 3 years. So I was really honored to receive that award.
Do you plan to come home sometime? I mean, we in Dominica, we really need some cardiologists. Do you plan to give us some time?
Well, I definitely hope to. Whichever capacity I can contribute, whichever way I can bring my expertise back home, I'm certainly happy to do so when I'm done with training. This last leg will be in Boston. So when I'm done with that, I hope that I can work with physicians back home and serve in whatever capacity that I can. And not just back home. I feel like I hopefully I can help out in other ways, whether it's career advice. I truly hope that especially women can excel in the healthcare field and in positions as cardiologists. So that is definitely something that I hold dear to my heart. I guess I'm just hoping to better myself so that in the future I can better many more people.
All right, I just want to say again, congratulations. And any message would you have for, persons pursuing specialty in medicine at this time, the young doctors?
I think I would say to anybody who's thinking of a career in medicine, be it in the role of a doctor, be it in the role of a nurse. I started off as a clinical laboratory technologist, and I felt I really wanted to deal more with patients. Whatever capacity you feel that you can offer the most or the best of yourself, I would say to keep striving for that. Never really put limits on yourself. Here, this world today is so global that the opportunities are endless. So always try to take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way, because you just never know where it leads you. I was saying to Ivona yesterday, I never thought as a girl from Pong I would probably get to achieve so much. And I mean, July 1st, I'll be heading to Boston, part of the Harvard Medical School system, for my last year of training. And that's something I probably would never have imagined. So dream big, as I always say, and never stop trying.
Well, Nicole, your family is truly proud of you, and Dominica is truly proud of you at this time. We wish you the best in your specialty coming up in the next year in cardiology. Thank you very much, Nicole Serial.
To my mom, who is one of the smartest.
Oh, she's very proud this morning. Very, very proud.
To the moon and back.
All right, Nicole, thank you very much. And we wish you all the best and blessings this morning. Thank you, thank you. Very proud moment there for our lady there, Pato, at this time. Your daughter specializing in cardiology. This is not an easy road, believe me. We'll be stopping to talk to Fine Foods in a minute. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, good morning, Matt. Good morning to your listeners locally, regionally, internationally.
Yes.
Well, I think congratulations is in order to the for the young lady. I wish her well, and I trust that she will not do like others who stayed on the other side and forgot home, but will come home because the service is most needed here. I want to quickly run two things about.
Yeah, quickly, because we have a next stop.
I'm going to be quick. I'm going to be very, 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 very quick if I didn't spend too much time already. You can recall some times ago I was calling about garbage by my home.
Yes.
All right. I some people call me and ask me what happened to it. So I don't want to be like those that Jesus healed and never came back and say thank you. I want to say that solid waste, they have moved the garbages. So I want to thank them. Now, something I observed that when Mother's Day, I am seeing all nice things being advertised that for women, that. Now, I am not an advocate of alcohol drinking religiously. What I'm looking on the screen, and everywhere I pass, I'm seeing, give Father the best when I watch a bottle of rum. I'm not calling David the name of the rum, but a bottle of rum. To me, I find men, we deserve more, right? Because when you give men rum and men go and drink and men from the food and go and beat their wife, or you all still going to say put them out. So give the men something more precious and more valuable that on Father's Day they can show better love to their wife than a bottle of rum. That's my advocate, right? Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Very great advice there, Mr. Paul. We're going to take a break and then we will come back. Again, congratulations to Nicole Serial. She's the daughter of the big king in the 80s. Now, Serial, you remember that guy? All right. We're coming back after this phone call. Hello.
Matt, good morning.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Matt, yesterday, I really permit me. Yesterday, is it that you were speaking to Frederick Barron yesterday?
Yes, I will talk to him again later.
You're right, Matt. I heard Frederick talking about some bottling of mango juice and
right.
How to manage the CBI money and all of this and sustainable jobs and what have you. But isn't that same Frederick Barron that the father had passed on the bottling water plant to him or water factory or what have you?
Yes, it's the same Frederick Barron.
Yeah, and then what happened to that bottling factory?
Well, next time I speak with him, I will ask him that specific question for your sake, okay? So listen this afternoon, because we didn't address that, so I don't know. We're going to come back, though, after this break. Save a Lot break this morning.
You get when you shop at Save a Lot? Well, you love the quality of our fresh produce. And we have the best selection of meat right here in store. And we are proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands. And you get savings every day. So make grocery shopping for the family hassle-free. Come in and shop today. Savings made easy at Save a Lot.
Throughout today, thousands of KFC lovers will be making the easy breezy journey at the KFC drive-thru to order your favorite finger-licking meals to go. For a speedier drive-thru service, remember these simple guidelines. Number 1, discuss and decide your collective delicious orders before you order. Lower your mobile phones or your car stereo sets. Do not scream and speak clearly, as extreme noise will affect your order taker from hearing your perfect order. If your vehicle is a left-hand drive, allow the person on the passenger side to place your delicious orders. Finally, for your speedier drive-thru experience, you can pay by check or cash or credit card. No matter what form of payment, only one payment is allowed for any amount of orders placed at the window. Our aim is to please you. Drive in, drive through, drive out. KFC. It's finger licking good.
Thank you for choosing KFC drive-thru.
Let's say good morning. Rosemary is here, and of course, I'm expecting my good friend Lennon here on the Thursday as well. She's still celebrating. She's still in the anniversary mood. Good morning to you, Rosemary.
Good morning to you, Matt, and good morning to all our listeners in the region, in the diaspora. Good morning to our listeners in Dominica. Yes, I am still in the celebration mood because we still have $2,000 to give away, and we'll be giving away that $2,000 on Saturday. Matt, we will be happy to give somebody the opportunity.
So when are we giving away the big TV?
Well, somebody won the big TV, and the person will be definitely collecting their 60-inch
all right,
television.
Okay.
You know, winner came.
So we're having 2 celebrations there.
Well, 2 big celebrations, but definitely, I'm certainly sure that everyone who have their name in the barrel, they're looking forward in getting that $2,000. And that's why I'm here today, is just to encourage everybody to go to Save a Lot and give yourself that last opportunity to win that $2,000. You know what you have to do is to simply write your name, your telephone number at the back of the receipt, and that qualifies you. Well, let me say good morning to Mr. Shillingford. He's Cecil Shillingford. You know, Cecil is well known when you talk about disaster.
The consultant on disaster.
Right, Matt? So you know that we are happy to have him here with us today, and I will be happy actually to present him to the listeners. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, hurricane is a serious thing, and we have to take it as something that's not just light. It's not a light thing, it's a big thing. And I will be right back to tell you about all the things that we have available at Save a Lot.
Before we speak to Cecil this morning.
Right, Matt. So let me just say to our customers that it's the hurricane season. It is here. You know, from the 1st of June, last week I came in and I told you all about preparation for the hurricane. Let me remind you today that we at Save a Lot, we are already prepared. We have all the lanterns that you need, and I kept on saying to you that you need to get battery operated lantern as candles, and, you know, lamps that you have to light with kerosene. It is not the best, because, you know, this can fall and they can actually cause our house to catch fire. Especially for our elderly citizen, it is not safe to light candles during hurricane. And the kerosene lamp, the best lamp that you can actually have is those we operate with batteries. So at Save a Lot, we have the largest selection of hurricane lanterns operating with batteries, and we also have the batteries for you. It is a one-stop shop. Also, you must have flashlights, and we always encourage you during a storm that you should at least have a torchlight or a lantern for each bedroom or for the children, especially if you know that you might have to leave your home and you have to go to a shelter. Going to a shelter, although Mr. Shillingford will tell you more about it, but from my knowledge, going into a shelter, you need to go well prepared. And in preparation to go into a shelter, remember, you need to have a first aid kit and some other things that you need to have in your first first aid kit. You must have triple antibiotic in the event that you get a cut or anything like that were to happen to you. You need to have bandages. You need to have hydrogen peroxide. You need to have rubbing alcohol. You need to have bandages. You need to have gauze. These are some of the basic things that you need to put in your first aid kit. And you know, you can get a storage container at Save-A-Lot and make your own kit. We are there to advise you and lead you to the products. Also, during the hurricane, remember you need to have huge storage containers that you can store enough dry food, dry clothes to take it into a shelter. We also advise you to buy a 1/2-inch foam and then to have a pillow that you can actually wrap in events that you have to run, because you know it's not a bedroom, you might just have to sleep on desk. I have been to shelter myself and I know what it is to live and stay in shelters. So that's why I'm able to tell you all the little bits and pieces that you need when you are running. You actually need to have a mattress, a vinyl mattress cover, something that can actually take water. And in the event that you're leaving your home, you want to ensure that all your furniture and your electronics, they are well taken care of. At Save-A-Lot, we have all the clear plastic that you need, heavy duty, and also the printed plastic that you can use to protect all your furniture. But Mr. Shillingford, it's a pleasure to have you in the studio with me, so let me just welcome you.
Thank you very much, Rosemary. Good morning to you, good morning to Matt, and good morning to all your listeners.
All right, but before we continue, Cecil, with our conversation, I want to have a quick break and come back right after that.
What do you get when you shop at Save-A-Lot? Well, you love the quality of our fresh produce. And we have the best selection of meat right here in store. And we are proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands. And you get savings every day. So make grocery shopping for the family hassle-free. Come in and shop today. Savings made easy at Save-A-Lot.
Welcome to KFC's drive-thru. Shiva, may I take your order?
All throughout today, thousands of KFC lovers will be making the easy breezy journey at the KFC drive-thru to order your favorite finger-licking meals to go. For a speedier drive-thru service, remember these simple guidelines. Number 1, discuss and decide your collective delicious orders before you order. Lower your mobile phones or your car stereo sets. Do not scream and speak clearly, as extreme noise will affect your order taker from hearing your perfect order. If your vehicle is a left-hand drive, allow the person on the passenger side to place your delicious orders. Finally, for your speedier drive-thru experience, you can pay by check or cash or credit card. No matter what form of payment, only one payment is allowed for any amount of orders placed at the window. Our aim is to please you. Drive in, drive through, drive out. KFC. It's finger licking good.
And of course, Rosemary officially introduced our guest this morning, Mr. Cecil Schillenfeld, who is the consultant at the disaster office here. He's here to talk to us a little about hurricanes. Hurricane season is here, and of course we need to get overly prepared. Mr. Cecil, I was going to say Dr. Cecil is here with us to talk to us about that. Mr. Schillenfeld?
Yeah, thanks again, Matt, and good morning to your listeners and also the listeners to the Fine Foods Save-A-Lot program. The National Disaster Office is partnering with Fine Foods through Save-A-Lot to provide information to the general public during the hurricane season. I think it's a partnership that will go up to the end of the year because, you know, the season ends pretty much at the end of the year. I mean, the official end is November 30, but it can go into December. So one of the things we'll be doing is either weekly, I think that's the famous Lennon. Yeah. That's what I was expecting to meet.
Lennon, yes.
Yeah, so we will be having either weekly or bi-weekly programs, not full programs, but programs with Lennon or Rosemary, whoever is on the Save-A-Lot program. Mm-hmm. And we will, just to share information and tips and what have you, we'll also be updating a lot of the PSAs that are out currently so that we have some fresh PSAs for the media and also for Q95. And a lot of the PSAs will be used at prime time because people always look out for the news on all the radio stations and even on the television stations. So we would want to produce some of those, and also television production. But
looking forward to this partnership?
Yeah, very much so. I think it was a good initiative by the management of Save-A-Lot Fine Foods, and we will certainly embrace that initiative.
All right. So what
today's program is going to be short because it's just an introduction. It's an introductory program, and from there we will take it with lots more information. But some of the things maybe we would want to leave with the listeners today is that we're expecting an above normal Atlantic hurricane season, and the predictions from NOAA, which is it's a big acronym, the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, and the National Hurricane Center, the Climate Prediction Center of NOAA, and also the National Hurricane Center in Florida. So that is the prediction. We could
above normal.
Above normal, yeah. So in local parlance, people say an active. So it will be relatively active, with 11 to 17 named storms, of which 5 to 9.
Anything on the horizon
can be not right now.
Okay.
5 to 9 could be hurricanes, and 2 to 4 could be major hurricanes. Now there is also another grouping, and that's the grouping we normally take our cue from. Is the Dr. Gray. You remember Dr. Gray?
Yes,
he passed away 1 year ago, but he has a young sort of intern, Dr. Klotzbach, who has taken up his position, who worked with Dr. Gray for quite a few years, but has now taken over at Colorado State University, the prediction center there. And he's a little more conservative. He's indicating 14 named storms, of which 6 could be hurricanes and 2 could be major hurricanes. But as we always see, it only takes one, or maybe even half of one, because Tropical Storm Erica was not even a hurricane, and you see the damage and destructions. So pretty much that. I know Rosemary was placing a lot of emphasis on lighting and the lanterns that you need to get, and I'm happy that she's indicating that you shouldn't be having open flames. So candles are no-no, and lamps with an open flame would be a no-no. But I would also like to focus on battery-operated radios. And very often when I speak to groups and I ask, how many of you have a battery-operated radio at home? A lot of people just put down their heads because they're a little ashamed, and you normally get maybe less than 25% of the people in the room, because everybody seems to be up and about.
Some
with their
people
computers.
still take it for granted.
Yeah, their boom boxes and what have you, and they're not focusing on the fact that maybe power will go, or very often, invariably, power would go. So we always push for a battery-operated radio. I remember even my experience with Tropical Storm Erica. The only thing that I could survive on for the day was a battery-operated radio to get the information that was required. Trying to take everything in a mouthful, because as I said, I'm not going to be too long on this program, but the next program. We've been having a lot of meetings with the various subcommittees of NEPO. We are kind of doing an overhauling of the whole NEPO system, the National Emergency Planning Organization. And one of the things is to sort of streamline it and make it a little more relevant. So very soon, we will make a recommendation to the powers that be on the streamlining of NEPO. We also have already in place the revised list of shelters and shelter managers and their assistants for 2017. That should hit the print media not too long from now, but it has already been sent to the other broadcast media, so the radio stations and television stations would have it. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much what it is. A couple of things would maybe want people to pay attention to at this point is the watches and the warning. If we're having a tropical storm approaching, there'll be a tropical storm watch or a tropical storm warning. If it's a hurricane, then it will be a hurricane watch or hurricane warning. And the hurricane or tropical storm conditions are possible whenever you have a tropical storm watch or hurricane storm watch in our area, and usually within 48 hours. For the hurricane, that's a watch. For the hurricane warning or the tropical storm warning, there's a 36-hour window. Before it used to be 24, but that has been extended because the global community realizes that sometimes the 24-hour window is a little too short for people to galvanize whatever they have to do to get to a safe place or to batten down their homes and wait for the storm. So it's now 36 hours. So complete storm preparation and leave a threatened area is directed when the hurricane or the tropical storm warning is issued. So as we continue, we will speak to a lot of the other terms. That
I don't know if my good friend Lennon may have any specific questions to.
Yeah, if he does, we'll.
It's just the introductory program, so I think we'll just wait till next week so we can elaborate on other points. I have a few questions myself, but I'll wait.
You're telling the weatherman now. Okay. Because sometimes he has to walk.
I'll be there next Thursday.
You'll be here next Thursday.
Yeah,
all right, so we'll continue to have the discussion. Cecil, thank you for coming in.
Okay, fine, Matt.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
We are in the hurricane season. Hurricanes can wreak havoc in many ways, with lashing winds, torrential rains, and inundating storm surges. These are some tips on how to survive the fury of a hurricane. Coastal residents should form evacuation plans before a warning is issued to identify a safe shelter and a route to get there. Stock up on emergency supplies, including food, water, protective clothing, medications, batteries, flashlights, important documents, road maps, and a full tank of gasoline. As a storm unfolds, evacuees should listen to Q95. Evacuation routes often close as a storm develops. Dedicated professionals and improved technology have made hurricane forecasting more accurate than ever before, but it's far from precise. If forced to weather a storm, get inside the most secure building possible and stay away from windows. Remember that a lull often signifies the storm's eye, not its end. Anyone riding out a hurricane should wait for authorities to announce that the danger has passed.
Welcome to KFC's Drive. May I take your order?
All through today, thousands of KFC lovers will be making the easy breezy journey at the KFC drive-thru to order your favorite finger-licking meals to go. For a speedier drive-thru service, to remember these simple guidelines. Number 1, discuss and decide your collective delicious orders before you order. Lower your mobile phones or your car stereo sets. Do not scream and speak clearly, as extreme noise will affect your order taker from hearing your perfect order. If your vehicle is a left-hand drive, allow the person on the passenger side to place your delicious orders. Finally, for your speedier drive-thru experience, you can pay by check or cash or credit card. No matter what form of payment, only one payment is allowed for any amount of orders placed at the window. Our aim is to please you. Drive in, drive through, drive out. KFC. It's finger licking good.
Thank you for choosing KFC's Drive-thru.
We are in the hurricane season. Cut down trees close to your house, car, and any other buildings, or at very least trim their branches. If a large tree falls onto your house, it can punch a big hole in the roof. If a large tree falls onto your car, it can easily be crushed flat. Spindly evergreens are especially likely to fall in the event of a hurricane. We are in the hurricane season. Be sure to gather food and water because a hurricane may last for a while. Canned food is the only kind acceptable for an event such as a hurricane. Again, make sure the food is fresh. Cook all raw meats in your refrigerator and freeze them. They will help keep the other food cold, and you can take them out one at a time for meals that do not require cooking. Try getting canned food that doesn't require any added water or milk, such as Progresso. If you decide to stay at home, fill up the bathtub. An average bathtub full of water holds enough water for about 3 days. That is, if you have one. It also makes it possible to flush the toilet using a bucket. You could also fill many buckets of water. Realize that there is much water in the hot water heater of your home. An average 150-liter water heater has enough water to keep a single person alive for a month. An average person needs about 3.5 liters of water 1 gallon per day. Pets, dogs need about 1.75 liters of water per day. Cats need much less water. Try to have a barbecue grill and lots of charcoal or propane so that you can cook and heat foods for meals. Small propane bottles can also serve as heat and light sources. Put all the ice that you have in your freezer into plastic bags. Fill all spaces in your freezer with bags of ice. Freeze water bottles too.
What do you get when you shop at Save-A-Lot? Well, you love the quality of our fresh produce. And we have the best selection of meat right here in store. And we are proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands. And you get savings every day. So make grocery shopping for the family hassle-free. Come in and shop today. Savings made easy at Save-A-Lot.
We are in the hurricane season. Cut down trees close to your house, car, and any other buildings, or at very least trim their branches. If a large tree falls onto your house, it can punch a big hole in the roof. If a large tree falls onto your car, it can easily be crushed flat. Spindly evergreens are especially likely to fall in the event of a hurricane.
All right, we're back, and this is our stop with Save-A-Lot. Rosemary is here, Lennon is here, and of course, our good friend Cecil from the disaster office will be back next week to talk hurricane. Rosemary, I know you have a lot more to talk about.
Yes, Matt.
In a little time.
In a little time. So I just want to remind our customers that you need to come to Save-A-Lot and get all your battery-operated lantern, your hurricane lanterns, or your batteries, or your flashlights. And remember, you need to prepare and have a first aid kit. And I told you that we have everything in stock that you need to have that first aid kit done. And also I reminded you that you need to take care of your furniture and all your electronics, and you need to get your clear plastic or your printed plastic to have them covered in running. You need to have a 1/2-inch foam, you need to have another pillow, and you need to get the storage container, which are available at Save-A-Lot, and right now they're on special. And just to remind you that Saturday we will be giving away the $2,000. If your name is not in that barrel, you need to get your name in that barrel. And some other things that you can actually purchase to get your name in that barrel. You can come to Save-A-Lot. We have all your blackout curtains on special, lowest prices ever. I would say it's a sale that you need to take advantage of, and we have them in the largest selection of colors. You know your blackout curtain, that's what is you need for the heat. To keep the house cool, it helps you to save energy, putting more money in your pocket because you will spend less on electricity. So you just need to cool down that house, and right now we have all the blackouts, and you just need to take advantage of that. Just to remind you that all our party supplies, all the party supplies that you need is at Save-A-Lot, so you need to visit that department. We know soon it's gonna be Father's Day. I can't forget the fathers, and a caller called and he said that he saw rum advertising for fathers. I saw it myself and I got disappointed because there are so many other gift items that you can think of.
And you
giving
have all
to
of
a
that
father.
at Save-A-Lot.
At Save-A-Lot we have all the gift item, and I would definitely not recommend a bottle of rum for fathers, because fathers mean much more than a bottle of rum, because without a man there had been no children. I would not have been alive without a man. So I want all the people in Dominica, all our listeners, to take Father's Day serious, the same way that you took Mother's Day as a serious thing. Come to Save-A-Lot and make the men feel proud as daddies, and get their gifts for them. We have the largest selection in Axe, the original Axe, the entire line. This can make good gifts for fathers. And we have all the perfume sets and all the tool sets. You know, so many things you can get at Save-A-Lot. We will be happy to do free gift wrapping for the fathers. So, Matt, I'm just going to close because I know Lennon needs all the time that he needs.
Doesn't have too much time.
So I just want to say to you to visit us at Save-A-Lot and take advantage and get your name in that barrel and ensure that you emerge the lucky winner of the $2,000.
All right, I will be seeing you on Saturday, Rosemary.
Definitely, Matt.
For an hour at Save-A-Lot. Thank you very much. See you around, and thanks for coming. Lennon, what's going down at KFC?
Man, Rosemary left me for a few seconds, but no problem, Rosemary. But there's a few things going on at KFC. Just want to remind our listeners of our All-Star boxes available. The All-Star box with one zinger or big crunch sandwich, one piece of chicken, fries, corn, and a drink for only $24. So if you have a big appetite like Matt Peltier and you need something satisfying today for lunch, go down to KFC and try the all-star box. Also, our salads are available if you're looking for a healthy option today. Great tasting salad. You can always try our salads at KFC, and I guarantee you it will be the best salad you had. Also, we have our sweet treats available for those with a sweet tooth who enjoy the sweeter things in life, especially after your meal. You can try our sweet treats for only $5 at KFC. And also, fish is back. Yes, so fish is back at KFC, so take advantage of it. I know we had it during the Lenten period. Quite a few people have been asking for the fish, Matt, and we have brought it back by popular demand. So take advantage of that at KFC today. I want to remind you of our drive-thru tips as well. If you're using the KFC drive-thru, please ensure that you turn down the volume on your radios and speak clearly. Remember, one paid order per vehicle. You can purchase the entire store, but it'll come on one bill. Matt, those small tips, we want to stick to that. I want to just end by thanking all the patrons who patronize our Fine Foods tent and the KFC booth for KFC, but Save-A-Lot Wine Lounge for Jazz and Creole. Matt, big event. Did not see you again. Were you there, Matt?
No, I was not.
Third year in a row, huh? Third year in a row. You say you're gonna try to come. You're gonna show up.
Started raining and I kind of changed my mind, but I was told there's good weather there.
Good weather there. A few light drizzles that blew by quickly, but great event. Looking forward to next year.
Yeah. All right. And 9:31. Thank you, Lennon. We'll be talking to you, not you, tomorrow with Fine Foods, of course. The ladies will be in the house.
Ladies will be in the house tomorrow morning, but I'll be on from 6 to 7 tomorrow, God willing, on the other side of the mic on the Power Hour.
Power Hour. We'll talk after this.
Welcome to KFC's drive-thru. Shiba, may I take your order?
All throughout today, thousands of KFC lovers will be making the easy breezy journey at the KFC drive-thru to order your favorite finger-licking meals to go. For a speedier drive-thru service, remember these simple guidelines. Number 1, discuss and decide your collective delicious orders before you order. Lower your mobile phones or your car stereo sets. Do not scream and speak clearly, as extreme noise will affect your order taker comparing your perfect order. If your vehicle is a left-hand drive, allow the person on the passenger side to place your delicious orders. Finally, for your speedier drive-thru experience, you can pay by check or cash or credit card. No matter what form of payment, only one payment is allowed for any amount of orders placed at the window. Our aim is to please you. Drive in, drive through, drive out. KFC. It's finger licking good.
Thank you for choosing KFC's drive-thru.
We are in the hurricane season. Cut down trees close to your house, car, and any other buildings, or at very least trim their branches. If a large tree falls onto your house, it can punch a big hole in the roof. If a large tree falls onto your car, it can easily be crushed flat. Spindly evergreens are especially likely to fall in the event of a hurricane.
What do you get when you shop at Save-A-Lot? Well, you love the quality of our fresh produce. And we have the best selection of meat right here in store. And we are proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands. And you get savings every day. So make grocery shopping for the family hassle-free. Come in and shop today. Savings made easy at Save-A-Lot.
We are in the hurricane season. Be sure to gather food and water because a hurricane may last for a while. Canned food is the only kind acceptable for an event such as a hurricane. Again, make sure the food is fresh. Cook all raw meats in your refrigerator and freeze them. They will help keep the other food cold, and you can take them out one at a time for meals that do not require cooking. Try getting canned food that doesn't require any added water or milk, such as Progresso. If you decide to stay at home, fill up the bathtub. An average bathtub full of water holds enough water for about 3 days. That is, if you have one. It also makes it possible to flush the toilet using a bucket. You could also fill many buckets of water. Realize that there is much water in the hot water heater of your home. An average 150-liter water heater has enough water to keep a single person alive for a month. An average person needs about 3.5 liters of water 1 gallon per day. Pets, dogs need about 1.75 liters of water per day. Cats need much less water. Try to have a barbecue grill and lots of charcoal or propane so that you can cook and heat foods for meals. Small propane bottles can also serve as heat and light sources. Put all the ice that you have in your freezer into plastic bags. Fill all spaces in your freezer with bags of ice. Freeze water bottles too. We are in the hurricane season. Cut down trees close to your house, car, and any other buildings, or at very least trim their branches. If a large tree falls onto your house, it can punch a big hole in the roof. If a large tree falls onto your car, it can easily be crushed flat. Spindly evergreens are especially likely to fall in the event of a hurricane.
The views expressed during this program are not necessarily those of WISE Q95 FM radio. WISE Q95 FM radio has not been able to independently verify the factual correctness of the allegations and statements made during this program and cannot vouch for their accuracy. Therefore, WISE Q95 FM radio will not accept any responsibility or liability for the statements or allegations made in the course of this program.
$9:35. A proud moment there for Dominica. And we spoke about that earlier before the break of Nicole Cyril, General Cardiology. Graduated as a top doctor there. Dominicans continue to do and make us proud. But coming back is another challenge, Coming back to Dominica is always a challenge. We have so many specialists on the outside. Hello? Yes? Are you there, caller?
Hello.
Yes.
Matthias.
Mola Sarafet.
Mola Baba Mondi, Mokaton to talk about the Nukada bon docteur, Nukada.
Oui. You paga VAC, huh?
You paga VAC because you paga welcome you.
Okay.
Nous no gouvernement a mettre nous mal. Avec un passé tout partout avec a menti. Nous la vini gwa be menti. Avec vici quand il très easy dans nous.
Il très easy dans?
Il très easy dans.
Comment?
Il très from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, c'est pas de triple care avec Esa. Vous pas de une pièce easy dans. Ou t'es ça bon à dire où?
On ka écouter où?
Right. Ever still no government like any do promises like I do we can first this, we can first that. Ou pas quand depuis là où dit dans l'école. Nous là fait combien d'années 17 years à l'école là. Nous pas ça mucho pièce légio. C'est actuellement que mucho légio. So si mon dom ni que quoi scary kai mati ba yo wete là. C'est mati dom la ka mati avec so coup nom la ka parti ici. C'est coup nom la ka ba moun. Nom la ka ni ba ou là avec l'argent quand il fait fou. So là ou garde que de là ta oso non. So là ou garde gouvernement ça bouge sorti là. Il bouge sorti. Avec tout le monde qui a apprécié qu'a dit his birthday. I celebrate pourquoi.
C'est pas birthday, on va pas dire happy birthday.
Il est possible. On n'a pas qu'à mettre mon mal inversal pour me dire happy birthday.
All right. Okay, 9:38. That's really not a fan of his, huh? Hello, talk to me.
Yes, Matt. Matt, it's me again. Nicole.
Nicole Cyril, yeah? The daughter of...
And to thank Pato for doing a wonderful job with her daughter. And we need a cardiologist here, Matt. I think we had Dr. Cruz, and I think because of what happened to him with government, he had to pick up and go. So, Nicole, when the time come and do something to help us in Dominica. Norman, I know your nose lengthened like Pinocchio own. See your daughter reach that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Very proud moment there for Pato and Norman, huh?
Very proud proud, man, because I had my own over the weekend, man, which I was so happy about.
Oh, you have a graduate too?
Oh, yes, Matt, in Miami. Have a blessed day, bye-bye.
Have a blessed day, yes, sir. So many doctors graduating all over the world. Yes, but a lot of them don't want to come home to Dominica. Maybe I'll ask Dr. Dale Dangleben sometime, why are they not coming back home? Coming back.
We are in the hurricane season. Cut down trees close to your house, car, and any other buildings, or at very least trim their branches. If a large tree falls onto your house, it can punch a big hole in the roof. If a large tree falls onto your car, it can easily be crushed flat. Spindly evergreens are especially likely to fall in the event of a hurricane.
What do you get when you shop at Save-A-Lot? Well, you love the quality of our fresh produce. And we have the best selection of meat right here in store. And we are proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands. And you get savings every day. So make grocery shopping for the family hassle-free. Come in and shop today. Savings made easy at Save-A-Lot.
We are in the hurricane season. Be sure to gather food and water because a hurricane may last for a while. Canned food is the only kind acceptable for an event such as a hurricane. Again, make sure the food is fresh. Cook all raw meats in your refrigerator and freeze them. They will help keep the other food cold, and you can take them out one at a time for meals that do not require cooking. Try getting canned food that doesn't require any added water or milk, such as Progresso. If you decide to stay at home, fill up the bathtub. An average bathtub full of water holds enough water for about 3 days. That is, if you have one. It also makes it possible to flush the toilet using a bucket. You could also fill many buckets of water. Realize that there is much water in the hot water heater of your home. An average 150-liter water heater has enough water to keep a single person alive for a month. An average person needs about 3.5 liters of water 1 gallon per day. Pets, dogs need about 1.75 liters of water per day. Cats need much less water. Try to have a barbecue grill and lots of charcoal or propane so that you can cook and heat foods for meals. Small propane bottles can also serve as heat and light sources. Put all the ice that you have in your freezer into plastic bags. Fill all spaces in your freezer with bags of ice. Freeze water bottles too.
$9.42. And we kind of started off a discussion here on why, a lot of our trained personnel are not coming back home to Dominica. Hey, T-Boy, good morning to you. Your adopted daughter doing very well, huh? Hello, talk to me. Hello? Hello? Somebody's on the line, but I suspect not paying attention. You should try to call back.
for today, Thursday, June 8th, 2017, recorded at 7 a.m. Today's weather is expected to be fair to partly cloudy and slightly hazy with brief showers. The conditions at the Douglas Charles Airport were partly cloudy. Surface winds east-south easterly at 5 knots or 9 kilometers per hour. Temperature 29 degrees Celsius or 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday's rainfall was a trace. Total rainfall for the month so far is 26.6 millimeters. The conditions at the Kingsfield Airport were partly cloudy with slight haze. Surface winds east-northeasterly at 3 knots or 6 kilometers per hour. Temperature 28 degrees Celsius or 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday's rainfall was 10.3 millimeters. Total rainfall for the month so far is 22.8 millimeters. The sun will set today at 6:35 p.m. and rise tomorrow at 5:34 a.m. The next high tide today will be at 4:32 p.m. and the low tides at 10:20 a.m. and 9:34 p.m. The weather outlook for Dominica and the Lesser Antilles. A high pressure system is the dominant feature across the area. Occasional cloudiness and widely scattered showers are expected across parts of the island chain during the next 24 hours. Moderate seas are expected during the next 24 to 48 hours, with waves peaking near 7 feet. Small craft operators and sea bathers should exercise caution. Now, the weather forecast for today and tonight. The synopsis: a high pressure system is the dominant feature. The forecast for today and tonight is fair to partly cloudy and slightly hazy with brief showers. The wind is expected to come from the east-northeast through to the east-southeast at 15 to 35 kilometers per hour. The conditions moderate in open water with waves 1.5 to 2 meters or 5 to 7 feet. Small craft operators and sea bathers should exercise caution. Please remember that we are in the hurricane season. For updated information on weather conditions, log on to our website at www.weather.gov.dm or call our weather hotline at 447-5555. From the Douglas Charles Airport, I am Cheyenne Odin.
This Thursday, 7:30, Lagos, Roseau Central. Don't miss it.
Promote yourself.
Okay, let's take another phone call. Are you there, caller? No, you're not there yet. Let's take another one. Hello. Don't know what is going on there. Are you there, caller? No, we seem to be missing out on the calls here, but we'll keep trying, okay? This is Q95 Radio. Don't forget the big meeting in Lago tonight. Let's take a phone call. Hello. Hello.
Good morning, Matt.
Morning.
Matt, we cannot have no doctors in Dominica because all the trained doctors, when they come here, they cannot work in Roseau, they cannot work in Portsmouth. We had a hospital when we had doctors. Mm-hmm. Dr. Rivia worked in our hospital. We had medical doctors. We had surgery being done in the hospital. Dr. What is his name? Dr. Sorrento worked. Dr. Rivia worked. And we had all these people working in our hospital. And now...
What has happened, though? What has happened?
No, let me tell you, we haven't got hospital. We have a health center because surgery can be done there. Everything is Roseau. And we have a pal rep working for 20 years. His mother was working in the hospital when they had surgery being done there. Nothing, only Bobo and his Spanish doctors only, and one English doctor. Look scary, sent for 20 Chinese doctors or us. Who going to leave America and come here? Nobody. Unless they take us scary from there. Bye-bye.
9:49. Hello, talk to me. Hello. Morning, how are you? Uh-huh.
You know, I have a problem with the news editor on DBS.
At DBS, okay.
I'm going to tell you why, man.
Tell me.
time on the news, you hear about Mr. Lennox Lincoln and Mr. Kieran and Burns. But that's a private matter. If Mr. Lincoln is calling Mr. Burns, that has nothing to do with radio. And I don't know who's saying that news editors hungry for news. But Mr. Edison James had a matter with Mr. Ian Douglas. Mr. Edison James won the matter. I think Mr. Ian Douglas is paying still. I don't know if he's paying or he's paying, but you have never heard that on the news. Mr. James himself sued Mr. Kokom Gugumba. I think he's owing Mr. James. You have not heard that on that. These are private matters. I don't know what news they expect to make. So when they call Mr. Lincoln name, I don't know what they expect. But let me give them a message. Mr. Lincoln is not going anywhere. Lawsuit or no lawsuit, Mr. Lincoln will lead this country and we are behind him. It's pointless you all try to make him make the news to look bad. We are saying this is a private matter and the news editor must go and get news on the Panama Papers, on Mr. Montparade. There's a lot of issues that he can chew and to give news. Tell him stop being biased and foolish because he's not taking him anywhere.
All right, I understand your opinion, but I'll tell you something about news. I understand it very well. News is about prominence. It depends on who's involved. It will make the news. If you're walking up the road, for example, just to give you a clear illustration, and you got beat by a dog bite you, this is not going to make news, right? I'll tell you what will make news. If you bite the dog. Understand? It depends on who is in the news, makes the news. So Mr. Linton is a very important individual. It will make the news, okay? Thank you very much, 951. Hey. Hello? Uh-oh, somebody was there, not there anymore. Talk to me.
I endorse what Soso say, 100%.
All right, you endorse it. Hello, talk to me. Hi.
Yes, what's up, my bedroom? What are you doing?
All right, my brother, we have a few more minutes. Talk to me.
Yes, I just want to congratulate all the graduates in the medical field. Dominic.
We have to congratulate everybody who graduates, not only in the medical field.
No, I'm saying all the graduates, especially including those in the medical field.
Okay, I get your point.
I want to let the world know that all of them was once a child. So that goes to show that all our children have those ability to be engineers, doctors, builders, and whatever.
And you know what you said that hit me this morning? She came from Pong, the Pong area, very, poor area in Roseau, and she made it through. That's a lesson for.
I recommend them, and I hope someday they could return to Dominica and train our Dominicans, in that, because we are really in a deficit in that medical field in Dominica as far as medical help, man. So we appreciate them, and God bless them. And the young man that called and talked about Mr. Barron, if he didn't have his water, don't worry. Mr. Barron does have an answer for him.
I'm sure Mr. Barron will answer. I will talk to Mr. Barron sometime a little after 1 this afternoon, okay? Thank you very much. I'm sure Mr. Barron is quite capable of answering his own questions. See, I don't think he's going to hide from that question. 449309599697. You can give us a call if you want to call. We don't have too much time there, okay? So take your time if you have to and call us. We have just about 7 more minutes. Right after you hear the news.
Down trees close to your house, car, and any other buildings, or at very least trim their branches. If a large tree falls onto your house, it can punch a big hole in the roof. If a large tree falls onto your car, it can easily be crushed flat. Spindly evergreens are especially likely to fall in the event of a hurricane.
Hello, talk to me.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing excellent. But like my friend Soso just said, but they can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want on Mr. Linton. This is a man that we want. And whatever they can try all strategy, man. Leonard Linton will be our next PM, man.
Thank you very much. Hello, talk to me. 954. Hi.
Hey, Matt, morning.
Hi, how you doing?
I just want to congratulate Patricia and T-Boy.
Yes.
And by extension, Norman Cyril. Because when you
they did a great job.
But Matt, when you see children doing good, you can tell what kind of home they come from. Because if you don't have the support of your parents when you go into school, you don't do very well. So I want to congratulate them.
Send the messages more. It doesn't really matter where you're from.
Brother,
you can make it.
My brother, once you show an interest in your children, no matter where you come from, they will make it, because that's what the children need at the time. They need the support when they through primary school, through secondary school, through college. So then when they leave your home, they live with a good foundation, well-rounded. Because if you're at home and mommy making sure you do homework, mommy taking part in what's happening at school, going to PTAs, going to the school and find out how you're doing, all that kind of thing. Not going and chastise teachers and blaming teachers for everything, but supporting your child, helping the school to do better with the children. Because if you have a child that is malleable at home, you don't expect that child to be not malleable or be good at school. The child is going to give the teacher a problem if the child is giving you problems at home. And parents need to realize that. So I want to congratulate Patricia, T-Boy, and by extension, Norman Cyril. Have a good day.
Yes, have a good day. I remember one time Pato telling me, Matt, I always used to tell Nicole, books before boys. Books before boys. I hope mothers, you can pass that message on. That's a very important message. 449-3095, 449-3096. Well, let's say boys will always come after, but the books comes before the boys. 449-3095. I remember you telling me that, Pato, a long time ago. And I just had to remind you of that. Very important message for the young people in Dominica. Again, congratulations, Pato, T-Boy, and Norman Cyril. Just have to spend some time on that this morning. Just graduated in the general cardiology. Come home, they say. We have do we? Somebody just reminded me they always used to be at your house, raised the house, around your house, and you always used to say it, books before boys. Hello, talk to me.
Hello, good morning. That's true, books before boys.
Books before boys, all right.
Matt, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How was your night?
My night was fine.
Okay, lovely day.
Lovely day to you too. Okay, thank you.
We are in the hurricane season. Cut down trees close to your house, car, and any other buildings, or at very least trim their branches. If a large tree falls onto your house, it can punch a big hole in the roof. If a large tree falls onto your car, it can easily be crushed flat. Spindly evergreens are especially likely to fall in the event of a hurricane.
Pan Dominique, in collaboration with the Dominican Lotteries Commission, presents the Renaissance Pan in Harmony live in concert with a special theme, Steel Survivors, on Saturday, June 10th at the Ararak House of Culture from 8 p.m. Special guest, Mahon Steel Pan, Dominican Grammar School Steel Pan. Entrance only $20 and proceeds in aid of the Dominican Cancer Society. Partners include DBS Radio, Carry FM, and QFM, the big station. Pan in Harmony live in concert, June 10th at the Ararak House of Culture, a classical night of Pan Fiesta. Be there!
The views expressed during this program are not necessarily those of WISE-Q95 FM Radio. WISE-Q95 FM Radio has not been able to independently verify the factual correctness of the allegations and statements made during this program and cannot vouch for their accuracy. Therefore, Wise Q95 FM radio will not accept any responsibility or liability for the statements or allegations made in the course of this program.
As we, the people, stand for freedom and democracy, as the struggle continues against bribery, cheating, and stealing elections.
Pep un pouvoir.
A people power meeting.
Pep un pouvoir. Parce pouvoir là un pep plus grand qui pep qui a pouvoir. Jeudi, 7h10 Lago en Roseau.
A people power meeting. This Thursday, 7:30, Lago, Roseau Central. Don't miss it.
Pas mentir ça.
Good morning and welcome to Q95's morning news update for today, Thursday, June 8th, 2017, brought to you compliments Dominica Brewery and Beverages Limited and the NCCU Limited.
Bring them in, I say, bring them in. Yes, the bottles are coming, and we are happy. Menu paka where the Guinness, the Shandy, and the Malta bottles. Pity free. Yes, continue mene se bouteille la bière 1 3, but where are the Guinness, the Shandy, and the Malta? Mem consi la bière, every 24 empty $6, and every full crate is $10. Will I oye? Under the potager, in the storeroom, under the cellar, under a step, in the drain, the grass, the highways, the byways. Find them with you, and bring them in. Bring the empty ones, and get your money.
Are you thinking of developing your skills or considering a career change? Then, the National Cooperative Credit Union Learn While You Earn loan is designed just for you. Get qualified with a Learn While You Earn loan and enjoy an affordable monthly payment, very special terms, and free loan protection coverage. Stay on the job and invest in your education. NCCU wants to help you succeed. So visit a branch and apply for the unique Learn While You Earn loan and study the smart way. Terms and conditions apply.
In news this morning, leader of the Dominica Freedom Party, Michael Astefan, believes that the DLP government may be involved in victimizing citizens who do not agree with the policies of its administration. Astefan says he is disappointed in the government for behaving in such a biased manner and classifies the entire situation as unfortunate. In the region, all Liat flights scheduled with ATR 72 aircraft were cancelled or delayed on Wednesday as a result of industrial action taken by members of the Leeward Islands Airline Pilots Association in ongoing negotiations for higher wages, which includes the operation of the ATR aircraft